Yes.
This is long. Dear Stan and T-Bomb, the statement, be careful what you ask for, just hit me in the head. I got married to my wife at 30 years old. We have had our ups and downs, but overall it's been good. 17 years married and 4 kids later, and at almost 50 years old, I started feeling like I needed some sparks. I begged my wife to allow us to explore an open marriage with rules. I felt like I had been with the same woman for 17 years since I was 30 years old, and although I never cheated on her, my mind started wandering. Instead of cheating, I asked her to let's have an open marriage. She fought me on it and then told me to go ahead and fulfill my desires, but to stay wrapped up, oh, that's what that means, stay protected, and to never spend the night out and never embarrass her by letting anyone else know about it. So I did my thing a couple times. She recently told me that she too has done her thing a couple times, but she didn't even warn me about. But she didn't even warn me about it or anything. Now she is gone more than she's home, but she never spends the night out. She doesn't break the rules that we set in place. She's loving this open marriage thing now, and I hate it. I don't feel the intimacy with my wife anymore because my mind can't get past her sleeping with another man. That's my effing wife. He said the cuss word, but that's my effing wife, man. I really want to punch her in the face, but I can't. I thought I wanted this, but I don't. And my wife said to me, be careful what you ask for. She won't even discuss it with me anymore. Whenever I bring it up, all she does is says, be careful what you ask for, and she walks away from me. I stopped doing it to her recently, and she does not seem to care. WTF have I done, and how can I get things back to it being just me and her, Stan?
You screwed up, bro. So I'm gonna tell you something. Right now. A lot of people going through a lot of this kind of stuff right now, right? So I'm gonna say this. If you don't know what you're signing up for, you should be real careful how you opening up that Pandora's box, because a lot of things come with it, right? Like this situation right here. Now she done found somebody who's putting down the D, right? And so now she not real concerned about your D, right? And that's only because he done bent that ass up a little different than what you used to do. See, y'all traditional 30 years, that's kind of
17
old.
years.
Oh, it's the same thing once you're 17. It's 30, 40, what the hell? Once you pass 10 years, it's all the same. So all I'm saying is this some new D. And she doing some different stuff, and so is he. And it's something that you may not haven't even done before. And it would have never happened if you would have never wanted to decide to share and dip and slide and this and that. So if you ask for it, you got to know how to handle it and what you're signing up for. That's what I'm saying. So be careful what you ask for.
That's what his wife said. Be careful what you ask for, sir.
Now she busting all the way down.
And listen.
And I'm saying she is all the way over there.
You don't have to do all of that.
That's where she at, Holmes. And so at this day and time, you ain't gonna be able to reel this back in. She like that game now. So all that time out, she ready to run the play. She calling audibles. She doing and so you kind of.
She is like, yes, open marriage. What?
Yeah. And so
okay,
she never
I'm about to open it up.
She would have never known what she was missing until you invited that. So once you invited, you gotta be a big boy and suck it up.
I pretty much agree with everything that Stan said on this. This is interesting to me because men mostly, I would say, I mean, there are women nowadays that I've heard who are into that, but mostly men in their minds, they be into that, right? They want to be open and all of this and free and loose and stuff, but they not going to be able to handle that.
He should have just asked for a threesome or something. You shouldn't have asked for open marriage. Like, you went a little too damn far. Like, so you could have just said, let's just get a little spice in our relationship and add a little situation here and there, babe, and talk about that. But you said, let's have an open marriage. Open marriage mean we both gonna run around and do some open stuff.
With rules.
Each other.
You can't spend the night out and you have to be protected and you can't embarrass the person.
It's gonna be some embarrassment. It's gonna not pan out. It's not gonna stay there. It's not gonna stay right there.
Well, like I said, because most times men cannot handle that. They're not able to continue intimacy with their wife, someone that they love like that, once they know that somebody else going up in there.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
That's
hard
very
for a
true.
man to take what he gives. It's just too hard. And so you act. The wife said, "Be careful what you ask for." You don't ask for that when you're married. Like I think it's
Don't
fine.
ask for
don't
it.
ask
Don't
for
ask
that.
for it. Okay,
no.
don't ask for it.
And that's why that's why I said to you, Stan. Before I've said it on this show, I'm willing to let you put your toe in it. I'm willing to let
Wait,
you.
we got
I'm willing
company.
to
What's
show
going on? Wait,
you,
wait.
me.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
willing
wait.
to do
Don't go
paddles.
too far.
I'm willing.
Don't take it too far.
I said no
So-
extra people and no animals, but anything else is open. When you're married, that's where you just two people just do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be. So we had to talk about the stuff, though. Like, I'm stuck right there. So we discussed
All
that
kinds of
a later
stuff.
date. The stuff is what I need to discuss with you. But yeah, we'll talk about that.
So,
But you
yeah,
supposed
I
to be
mean-
able- so this is another thing. This is serious though. I know we play. But in marriage, a lot of people have blueprinted their marriage after other people's marriages and a lot of things that they heard this is the way it should go and this and that. It's never one bed befitting for every man. I promise you that you should look at your marriage as an individual sport, right? Because you and her or her and you are the only people who count. A lot of people at that wedding and only your ass and her at the divorce proceedings. I can promise you this. So I don't be really caring about what people say about this and this and this. I move how we move, and we do what we do. And I advise you to do the same because at the end of the day, it's only y'all. So if she require or you require something, sometimes look into what that requirement is.
So if
and
she
sometimes-
requires something,
We're going to talk about what the requirements, yeah. But sometimes after you got to keep things spicy, though. I promise you that. Don't let the flames go out of your marriage. And if your wife ain't being a whole whore, like in your bedroom, you should talk to her because don't let her be conservative in that house because now you curious about going outside the house. I tell you every day.
Bust down, ladies.
Bust down and be a whole freak.
Drop it like
in
it's
your
hot.
house and make sure you be all the way freak, though. Like, not passive freak. Freak. All right? Because we're going to talk about the levels. It's
that
like-
has to work on both sides, though,
Yeah,
because
all
so
I'm
when I
saying
start doing stuff to you, you can't be like, wait. You can't do that. It's got to work both ways. It's got to be reciprocated.
IG, it's a level.
Listen.
So I'm going to tell y'all, here goes another disclaimer. Men, don't do things to procure a woman's curiosity that's going to take away your dignity, your character, or anything that has to do with principle. I don't know if I need to go any further. I'm telling you right now, a lot of sisters are playing a lot of games, and if you ain't mentally strong, because you desperate, you might do some trick moves that you shouldn't do. If it shouldn't be shown somewhere, don't do that, because I'm telling you right now, you can't come back from over that side. So don't just do everything a sister wants just because, baby, that's freaky, because this one here, she done hit me with all kind of left hooks and all this. Hey, babe, we should. No, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't. Go to hell. No, we shouldn't. Go all the way to hell, because I'm not him. Get the hell out of here. But if you don't have enough sense, woo, you're going to be in the wrong place. So all I'm saying is don't let these sisters trick you out your position, if that makes sense.
We'll stick
don't
to
you
the-
do it. Be a man. Don't do it.
For now, I take it easy with him. I just do a little slight choke or a little paddle or something like that. I don't go too far.
You cap.
all, if
You show
if-
enough
if
cap.
you-
That's cap. You know you. That's that's cap. You do nothing of the sort.